Yep. This is Washington, D.C.
Abatulaba wano tutuuse mu kibuga Washington DC amanya bampya Mpowala tugezaako okukwatagana n'Abannayuganda from different states. Then this is the Boston group, so tugenda kutuuka ne bannaffe abavudde aba Washington wano tulabe ate tetunatandika ku demonstratinga naye tugenda mu kifo awategekeddwa n'olw'ensonga eyo mwebale nnyo okwebeereramu ate nammwe mwenna gye muli mu nsi abatannakitandika mukitandike tulabe nga kigenda vairo. Wano poliisi iine tukuuma bukuumi, so tetugiyitako netuwa kajjamu nza notuwa kacaayi singa tuli Kampala singa tunyooka kati.
Yeah, so basically we are here in Washington, D.C. for the protest against police brutality and against dictatorship in Uganda. We definitely stand with our brothers and sisters who are murdered in cold blood every day, every time. So this is Washington, D.C. We are heading to the White House. And as you can see, this is a team from Boston. This is a team from Boston, basically out here for a protest. So wano wetuli chebaita Black Lives Matter Plaza. Egunde za Black Lives Matter wezatandikira ndozo ya police egezaako okukuuma abekalakasi okuva mu ggwanga lya Uganda. These are Ugandans. They are standing with brothers and sisters in Uganda who are, murdered in cold blood every day, every night. Just today, around 5 people have been murdered. It's so ridiculous.
They're still murdering other people in Mukono right now.
And the only crime they have is to support Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi. So we are basically trying to stand in solidarity with those people, their families, just to make sure police brutality is stopped in my motherland, Uganda. So basically, this is a team from Boston. I welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, from Boston. This is Washington, D.C. We are now heading to the White House. Maiwa Trump tunamulaba. Tumulabya n'atunyonnyola emboye. Agambye afulumyemu. Nvaala ayogeddeko ne Trump kasimu. So this is basically the Black Lives Matter Plaza. This is where most of the protests against Black lives were held. So nga bwolaba muganda wange oba mukwano gwange gwe aliko kuno njagala okulisaayo mwena ababadde mu campaign rally ya Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, the next president of Uganda. So basically bambi mukulikeyo twagala okusasira abo bonna abafiiriddwa obulamu, twagala okusasira abo bonna abalumiziddwa, naye olunaku olwaleero abantu b'omu America nga bava naddala mu DC, they are standing here just okuyimirira n'abo abafiiriddwa abantu baabwe, abafiiriddwa abaana baabwe, abafiiriddwa baganda baabwe. Batugamba nti enough is enough. I think Ugandans have spoken enough, and the government just needs to understand that democracy is all we want. Basically, the president has been president for 35 years. For the last 35 years, he has been president of Uganda. And if Ugandans say that is enough, you don't need to brutalize them. You don't need to murder them. You can't murder people because you will compensate them. Because you have money to compensate them. And then you know. Karim, one way to go. Okay. So Karim yali musoko yogereko n'abantu babuli ekitolese wano.
Bannange Bannayuganda mwenna nsanyuse nnyo okubeera nga mbeegattako. Team Boston is already here. We are right here in Washington DC on 16th Black Lives Matter Plaza. Behind the comrade on camera is the White House, though it's a little bit blocked, you can't see it, it's just behind those trees. But I want to thank everyone for coming. We are just starting our movement here. We are going to be marching from here. We shall be proceeding to the World Bank. Then from the World Bank, we are going to go to the Department of Justice. Then from the Department of Justice, we shall be heading to the State Department. So we are going to be sending one message. End Museveni now, end the police brutality in Uganda. We are demanding free and fair elections, and we are calling upon our partners in development to stop being silent, to stand with Ugandans. Enough is enough. It's been 35 years. It's been 35 years. We need to move on. Thank you.
Okay. We don't have time.
So basically all you see here is people are trying to stand in solidarity with fellow Ugandans. You can see the placards. Can you please all display your placards? Can you all display your placards, please? The message is just clear. The message is just clear. You can all see the message is just clear. Just like Ugandans, just like the message is clear in Uganda, the message is clear here in the United States of America. Abantu bagamba nti President Museveni kyakoze kimala, oli awo asanya awumulemuko, ate tulabe ku mwana omuto wa Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu atwale Uganda maaso, you know. Naye tekyetaagisa kutta abantu, tekyetaagisa kutta kuyiwa musaayi olwa muntu olw'okubanga takuwagira, kubanga at the end of the day naawe oli muntu era ojja kufa. You're taking away someone's life, but you will also die at one moment. So we stand in solidarity with all those who have been brutalized. We stand in solidarity with all those who have been murdered in cold blood simply because, they show their support and love to the next president of Uganda. So basically, all these people that you're seeing here have come to do a protest. This is the White House. Of course, after the elections, after the Black Lives Matter, babitimba ku gate ya White House, naye nga ago ge makago wa president aga America agali mu kikomere ekyo naye batekako ebipande bwe bali bekalakasa. Wano okwekalakasa kubeera free era poliisi ekuwa obukuumi nga bw'ogiraba. Eyo poliisi eze kutuwa bukuumi n'oluguudo n'erusalako tusobole okwekalakasa mu mirembe. So basically whatever you see here, ladies and gentlemen, is simply standing in solidarity with our country. These are Ugandans. Whenever the president says people power is sponsored by, Muvara Jikutem.
I say we are fighting for freedom.
Yeah.
We are fighting for freedom. Everybody sing, everybody sing. We are fighting for freedom.
Everybody sing that.
We are fighting for freedom. We are fighting for freedom.
We are fighting for freedom, ladies and gentlemen. We are simply here to show solidarity with all Ugandans who are being brutalized in my country, Ugandans who are being murdered, and Ugandans who live in absolute poverty, but they are made by the police and the army that is meant to protect them. So these Ugandans are simply coming from different parts of the United States of America, and they stand here with me. This is the White House. The Presidential house for the United States President. Of course, we have had a video in Jeep and home party. All these people are standing with you. Fellow Ugandans watching us over there around the world. Just know that the United States standing with you. Everybody sing. Siva unida, we are fighting for freedom. We empeño. Yeah. Like you see the different play cards that are displayed. This is a message. This is a message. We don't think our people of Uganda. These are fellow Ugandans. These are fellow human beings. For God's sake, the human beings being brutalized.
Alekerawo kuwa sente balekerawo ebyokulwanyisa kubanga ebyokulwanyisa ebyamuwa
sharing ayita munno His Excellency Robert Chagulanyi
alekerawo ebyokulwanyisa bamuwa atabikozesa
So ladies and gentlemen, the people around here, the people you see here, simply Ugandans standing with their brothers and sisters back in Uganda who are murdered, who are brutalized by the army, by the police that is meant to give them protection. So basically,
peacefully a peaceful Uganda.
Bannayuganda mwenna tugenda kutandikira wano ku White House. White House tewalaba ebipande ebyo byonna ebiriko baagiblokinga lwa Black Lives Matter. Era we tugenda okutandikira tutambule, polisi yeri egenda kubanga etukulembera, ebipande ebyo mubiwanike mu bbanga, tubeere bakkakkamu. Kwa message yaffe yonna eri ku bipande okwo ne bwe tunaayogera tutya tewali message yonna gye tusendinga to the US government eri okwo ku bipande okwo mubiwanike mu bbanga tulinda poliisi etuwega head tutambule tugende maaso ate mweyagale eggwanga liri free. We are fighting for what? Freedom! We are fighting for what? Freedom! Emikono waggulu, we are fighting for what? Freedom!
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. Yes, ladies and gentlemen watching us from wherever you're watching us. This is a convoy coming in from Boston. Of course, we are doing it by our brothers here in DC. It's some other neighboring states. Basically to show our dissatisfaction. Engeri Uganda gyefugibwamu tulowooza nti no omuntu yenna ateekeddwa okulekerwa emirembe n'awagira ky'ayagala. So si kutuka abantu polisi kukuba abantu ne batta olw'okuba nti pulezidenti amanyi ajja kubaliyirira. Ate ne bw'aba aliyiridde sikulondamu bantu kubanga okwekalakaasa kiri mu mateeka gaffe aga Uganda nti omuntu asobola okukola ekyo okulaga omutali mumativu singa ayina walaba nga wasaana okukyusa. Karim here is our coordinator in the whole of America. He's from DC. Karim.
Wait!
Right. Big. Karim. Sit. Watch me.
People power.
Our power.
People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
Thank you so much, comrades, for coming. We are setting off. We are going to go by the sidewalk to I Street. Then we shall proceed until the 19th Street. That's where the IMF and World Bank is. Thanks so much, guys. People power.
Our power.
People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
Okay, Karim is leading us, and of course, Karim is leading us, and tugenenga tugamba fena tugenenga twogera ku president waffe. Who is our next president? Who is our next president? Next president. Next president. Okay, kakati, this is going to be a uniform way of saying Chagulanyi. Fena tugenda tugamba Chagulanyi. Tugende Surya.
Our power. People power. People power. Our power. People power. Museveni must go. 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 Hey. Museveni must go. Hey, Museveni must go. Museveni must go. Museveni must go. Museveni must go. Hey. People power. Our power. People power. Our power. Our power. People power. NUP. Everywhere. Everywhere. NUP. NUP. Everywhere. Everywhere. NUP. Everywhere. NUP. Hey. Freedom. 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 Olutalo ngaluwedde tuli Zimbabwe Uganda ebya olutalo ngaluwedde tuli yambale ngule olutalo ngaluwedde tuli yambale ngule tuli Zimbabwe Uganda ebya Sing that again, sing that again.
Hey, hey, hey.
Masa, masa, olutalo ngaluwedde tuli Zimbabwe Uganda empya olutalo ngaluwedde
Everybody sing that, sing that, sing that.
Hey,
ebiremesa okujja ebigenda
tuliyambala engule tulivimba mu Uganda empya.
nebwogende Soroti updates online page yagisangayo nebwogende Kabarobe updates online page yagisangayo ogende California updates online page yagisangayo updates online page worldwide
nga luwedde tuliyambala engule tuliyambala engule ekibbattaka nga kiwedde tulivimba mu Uganda empya. Bobi Wine nga wangudde freedom. We are a future in the God. Not free, for we party together we always stand. Oh, Uganda, may God upon us. May God upon us. We are a future in thy hand. For not and free, for liberty together we all stand. Our power, our power, our power, people power, our power, our power, Our power, people power, our power, people power, our power, people power, everywhere, MUP, everywhere. Freedom, 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 Brutality! Stop police 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 brutality! Hey! 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 Mugamba akomererwe! Museveni! Akomererwe! Enanga! Akomererwe! Kataha! Akomererwe! Muwezi! Akomererwe! Museveni! Akomererwe! Museveni! Akomererwe! Batayi bayihura!
So basically, like you can see, we are in the capital of United States of America, and that is Washington, D.C. Yes, people, Ugandans are trying to express themselves. They are trying to stand in solidarity with those Ugandans being killed every day, every now and then, simply because they are supporting the next president, Robert Kyagulanyi. We believe we can all live in Uganda independently, and you know, because Uganda is an independent state and every Ugandan has a right to live. It is not, no one is gonna kill a Ugandan simply because they will compensate them. So we must condemn the police brutality in Uganda, you know, with the strongest means possible. So this is basically a protest by Ugandans in the United States of America, simply standing with those, you know, being brutalized in Uganda.
Freedom! 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 Freedom!
baby! Freedom! Freedom must come!
Racist!
Just expand it, just expand it.
There's a free country! Get out of our country! You are illegal! You are illegal immigrants! Illegal immigrants living witchcraft! And I rebuke you in the name of Jesus!
Racist!
Come, Holy Spirit! Come, Holy Spirit, expose the truth! Get these filthy!
Basically, banyamene basibu abali mu Club Live. This is tuli mu Washington DC. Washington DC. Kanso kembera again mwana. Washington DC kye kibuga kya America ekikulu, era nga tutandikidde wali ku White House. State House yawe bo bagiyita White House, era we tutandikidde nga tugezaako okulaga obutali bumativu eri gavumenti yaffe, nga tulowooza nti no buli munnayuganda alina eddembe lye okubeera nga mulamu, tewalina kuttibwa simpuli olw'okuba nti nno bawagira omuntu gwe baagala okufuuka pulezidenti. Kubanga singa President Museveni yali tayagala kuvuganyizibwa, okulonda lwaki akuteekayo? So tulowooza nti nno bannayuganda abattibwa buli lunaku, buli kaseera mu kampeyini, ekyo tekirina kubeerawo. Tugezaako okutangira COVID ate abantu ne bafa bangi nnyo amasasi. So kakati ekyo tekirina kye kitegeeza. So basically tuyimiridde wano ku lw'abo bannayuganda abattibwa buli lunaku. N'olwaleero bafudde bataano, n'ejjo baafudde, n'oli baafudde, bali mu malwaliro bangi, naye ng'ekibakubya jasi kuwagira omuntu gwe baagala, ate nga President Museveni yateekawo okulonda. So tulowooza nti nno ebyo byonna byonna biteekeddwa okoma. Wano we tuli mu capital city ya United States of America. Nozolaba nti poliisi ekuuma bukuumi abeekalakaasi ne bagamba nti amutambule bulungi, temugira emmotoka bwe zituuka ku bitaala musale. You know, omulimu gwa poliisi gwe guteekeddwa okuba gwegwo, kubanga ne mu mateeka gaffe agafuga Uganda yennyini etteeka ery'okwekalakaasa, abantu baweebwa eddembe lyabwe okwekalakaasa bwe waba nga waliwo ekintu kye batakkiriziganya nakyo.
Ugandans are bleeding! 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 Stop fighting Museveni! Stop fighting Museveni!
Bannayuganda abali mu United States of America bavudde okusingira ddala mu kibuga kya Boston mu ssaza erya Massachusetts, nga bagezaako okulaga obutali bwenkanya eri obukolebwa ku bannayuganda bannaabwe baganda baabwe bannyinaabwe nga battibwa era nga bakubwa ttiya gaasi atatadde olw'okuba nti nno bagenda okuwagira omuntu gwe baagala. Gavumenti ekyo kikola ng'egamba nti erwanyisa covid kyokka ate abantu ne bafa ng'era bwe bafudde luli mu lockdown nga egezaako okugamba nti nno etaddewo lockdown abantu baleme kufa covid n'ate ne bafa enjala kubanga sente z'emmere baazibba. So kati bano bannayuganda bagezaako okuyimirira n'abannayuganda abo abali e Uganda abattibwa buli lunaku abakubibwa ne balumizibwa abasibibwa mu makomera nga tebalina musango gwe bakoze wabula omusango gwe balina gwegwa okulaba nga bawagira president gwe balowooza nti nno ewa generation yaabwe nga balowooza nti president Museveni kyakozeeko kimala kakati essaawa Uganda yegende mu maaso so si ate kugenda nayo so bano bonna bannayuganda bavudde Boston mulimu abamu bwe tusanze e DC okuva e Boston paka DC ziri essaawa 8 ovugirawo essaawa 8 kitegeeza nti oyinza okuba nga bw'oba ova Kampala oyinza okuba nga oyisa e Rwanda 8 hours toyise e Rwanda otuva otuuse e Kigali. So basically abantu bano olugendo lwe batambudde okujja wano mu capital city bayise mu states omuli Connecticut, omuli New Jersey, omuli New York, omuli state kyendala gye tuyiseemu awo Baltimore ne bajja eno mu DC okulaba nga beekalakaasa olw'ebyo ebigenda mu maaso. So basically banyabo ne bassebo, we are fighting for freedom, like they say. We are fighting for freedom, and we think Uganda deserves better. No Ugandan deserves to die simply because they will compensate them. Police zigenda zitugoberera bugoberezi. I think I need to go in front and show you how the police is supposed to behave. Police ndozo giraba egenda etugoberera bugoberezi kutuwa kubo na kulemesa motoka kutukoona so si kujja kutukubatia gasi wewunye enensi gye tulimu wandigambye nti sina Uganda ate banga bannayuganda bebekalakasa naye balina eddembe.
We are fighting for freedom. 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 Boston and DC, we are fighting for freedom. We are fighting for freedom. I am we are fighting for freedom. And if I can't stop giving money, I am not stop money. What's it got to be? We are fighting for freedom. We are fighting for
Yeah, basically the placards that you see simply display the message. So they simply display the message that Ugandans are trying to put across, that no Ugandan deserves to die. We are all human beings, we are all Ugandans, and we must live in our country as if it is ours, not as if we are slaves in our own country. So basically, we are in the United States of America. We are now heading to World Bank. Like you can see, this is the District Columbia or the DC, which houses the political headquarters of the United States of America, and that's the White House. Trump huye presidenti atenga Biden agenda kujamu babadde n'okulonda president aliko navaako mu mirembe. Of course yalabaddemu nefujjaawo naye talina kyakkola. I mean tewaliwo munansi yafudde, tewaliwo munansi yafudde. Ekyo tukisobola e Uganda. Police ndozo giraba omulimu gwayo kutugayidinga. Eno police omulimu gwayo kutugayidinga wewe okuyita so si kutukuba. So basically Ugandan police, please muige just mufuneko ekyokuyiga manye nti no Ugandans lives matter. Police is just giving us protection. Like you can see, the police is giving us protection in the United States. This is not even our motherland, but they are giving us protection. Why can't Ugandans get protection in their own, in their own country? So, wano tugenda wa Mohamed Daudi?
I think tugenda to front of the White House.
Tugenda ku front ya White House, okay. Okay, so basically, all you see are Ugandans. These are Ugandans. Bano no munange bebasonda sente ezo eziyambako mu kukola campaign za Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamo. Bano bolaba bebazisonda ate government negamba nti no bawagirwa abagwira.
Stop funding Museveni! 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 Stop funding Museveni!
So this is the World Bank. This is the World Bank, and people are trying to stay. Ugandans are trying to air out their fears. They think.
Free Ugandans! Free Ugandans! Stop funding Museveni! 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 Our power! Put your banners up! Put your banners up! Put your banners up!
Uganda, the dictator has killed so many people for no reason. That's the reason that you have come here. You must stop funding Museveni. Stop funding the president of Uganda. The dictator was killed. Civilians for no reason. That's the reason why we have come here today. We left our jobs just because so many people are dying in our country, Uganda. That must stop. America is one of the countries that is funding Uganda. You are funding the dictator who has killed many people.
You are funding.
Stop funding him. Stop giving him the power that he uses to kill the citizens. People power. And somebody will get our president, the upcoming president.
The current president.
Bobby Wine.
Our power.
So this is the World Bank. This is the World Bank. Eno banka yensi yonna eri wano. Kino kye kitebe kyayo ekikulu. Banka ejensi yonna. So Abannayuganda bagezaako okutuusa obubaka bwabwe.
You are giving Museveni money. The money you give Museveni. Museveni is a dictator in Uganda. He's using the money to kill the people of Uganda. He's using the money to dictate the people of Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, Ugandans, please stand me on the sidewalk and we kneel
Ugandans are kneeling down. Basaba Bank Nkulu IMF balekerawo okuwa Museveni sente. Freedom! 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 Freedom!
Fellow comrades, as we stand here at the IMF and World Bank, earlier this year, they gave Museveni $491 million US as a package for COVID relief. Unfortunately, all that money has been channeled to killing our people. It has been channeled to purchasing arms. It has been channeled to their selfish interests. Museveni must go. Museveni must go. Stop the silence. 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 Stop funding Museveni. 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 Stop funding Museveni.
Yeah, this is a peaceful demonstration by Ugandans living in the United States of America, standing in solidarity with Ugandans being murdered in cold blood every day, simply because
The right causes to fund in developing countries.
Saying
Stop the silence! 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 Stop the silence!
Diaspora coordinator Haman.
They should follow up, right? They should follow up. They should demand for accountability. They should demand for human rights. Today, 5 Ugandans have been run over by a police truck
get killed,
that
right?
has been paid for by the IMF.
Yeah, right.
We call upon the IMF to come out strong on the violations of human rights. We call upon the IMF to restrict funding to the dictatorship of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. We call upon the IMF to provide support for the incoming president and the People Power Movement leader, Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, who is the people's most popular president who's coming on for 2021. So we ask you to stop funding Museveni and start supporting Ugandans.
Sam Kinyankole.
Inu Nyankole, lekanga mbodo Nyankole, tuya heri zoba, tuja kwekalakasa kole ko butali mu mativu bwitu eri IMF aboko hesente Museveni akatocharinga bana Uganda akita abantu emotoka eyita abantu erizoba emotoka ya polisi bakajugula sente za IMF. This year alone IMF ekaha government ya Uganda $1 million bishatu konka tera following the app tera demanding the accountability for that money. Museveni echari kozesa sente nagure mundu nagura amamotoka atandika kuita abantu atandika gura zati ya gasi abantu bitu babona. So tuli aheri izoba kugezaho ku communicating na IMF kujigambira ngo sente ezeri ku Museveni nezishiisha kandi esente z'Amerika omu American taxpayer money nizigenda omu kwita Bannayuganda. Mwebale munonga, mwebale.
Yeah, like nga bwagambye Hamani tuli wano tuze wano ku IMF headquarters za IMF headquarters za IMF zino ne World Bank tugezaako okubabuulira nti bwe bateeka sente mu Uganda, United States of America eteeka sente nyingi nnyo mu ggwanga lyaffe erya Uganda nga balowooza nti sente ezo ziteekeddwa kuyamba munnansi. Unfortunately sente ezo ate zikozesebwa okugula tiyagaasi akuba omunnansi, zikozesebwa okugula amasasi n'emmundu ebitta bannansi. So tulowooza nti bwe kibanga IMF ne World Bank beetaaga okulekeraawo okuwa obuyambi eri Mwami Museveni okulekeraawo okutta Bannayuganda, ekyo kye kiba kikolebwa. Kubanga kakati we tutuuse Bannayuganda olunaku olwaleero 5 battiddwa emmotoka ya poliisi ng'ekigenderedde kyokka nga waliwo ambulensi ya poliisi ng'ejjudde basirikale balina mmundu nga tesobola kuyamba bantu batomeddwa. Kakati tulowooza nti ekyo kiri very unfortunate era tugezaako okukivumirira. Ekituleese wano ng'Abannayuganda babeera mu America kugezaako okulaba nti Uganda efuuka ensi gye twagala okubeeramu. Buli Munnayuganda yeyagalire mu nsi ye kubanga buli Munnayuganda alina eddembe okuba omulamu, so si kumukuba masasi president n'avaayo enkya n'agamba nti tugenda bakompasatinga. Ekyo tulowooza nti si kituufu. Tweyongereyo tukikube.
Tudda ku State House.
Tuddayo ku State House. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the biggest group has already gone, but this is, like I said, this is IMF headquarters and the World Bank headquarters. We are trying to show solidarity with the Ugandans who have been brutalized, who have been murdered in cold blood. We think that's past this generation. This generation should now be thinking about how we can, change leadership without shedding blood. We are a new generation. That's why we are talking about a new Uganda, where we can have, Ugandans. I just want you to look at the police. The police, ebadde tugoberera okuva yonna gye twatandikidde. Tetuli mu nsi yaffe. Tuli mu nsi yaabwe naye balowooza nti nno omuntu alina eddembe okwekalakaasa n'okulaga obutali bumativu. So kakati poliisi egenda etugoberera bugoberezi.
Tunyumyemu muganda wange.
Yes.
Eyo gye bayita freedom of speech. Poliisi omulimu gwayo okugisasula kati nga kapalaga muganda wange nange tusasula wano omusolo. Bamanyi nti nno tuli humans. Zabaita human rights, that's the basis of human rights. Omulimu gwabwe gwa kukuuma ddembe, gwa kukola ki to keep law and order. Okitegeera? Era wali wano just kuguidinga traffic. Si kuguidinga ffe kubanga ffe tuli more important than what?
Than emmotoka
ezitambula. Olaba? Tebagezaako kusindika bantu ku street emmotoka ziyitewo. Wabula bayimiriza emmotoka ffe ne tuyitawo kubanga we are the ones who pay for these roads. We are the ones who pay their salary. We basically make this government run.
Incidentally, Haman, this is not even our motherland.
This is not exactly.
We have more freedom in a foreign country than our motherland.
Exactly, and that is basically we have, we are fortunate enough to see this firsthand, and this is what we wish for our country. We wish for the people who are opposing us not to suffer. We wish for the people who are opposing us when we come into government not to be killed by taxpayers' money. You have more bullets than medicine in the hospital. Yet a bullet is more expensive than medicine. So we were at the IMF briefly to request them to kindly request for accountability. If they are sending COVID money, is that money spent more on military or on health care? Those are the questions we want to talk about. Those are the discussions we are here to have. Those are the discussions we are fighting for, and those are the discussions we will have in the new Uganda. Actually, not discussions, but implementations.
We definitely know, Uganda. Of course, that the parliament recently passed a very big sum of money, to build a hospital in Lubowa.
Right.
Until now, the hospital...
$176 million to be exact. That money went to-
$176 billion.
That money went to a furniture building company in Italy.
Can you
Furniture
imagine?
building company to build a hospital for Uganda.
But for God's sake, this is my money, your money, and everyone's money. A Ugandan taxpayer is paying, you know, to have a hospital, and then someone steals that money and they go away with it.
They divert that money. That's why we can't keep quiet, and we have learned about human rights, and we will educate about human rights. We will request Ugandans. We are not begging, we are demanding. We are not beggars, not even in the US. In the US we are not beggars. We are demanding our rights. We are demanding what is ours. That is what we encourage Ugandans to do. Do not beg, demand. Do not beg, demand. Do not beg, demand. Demand with as much force as you can, demand with as much energy as you can, demand with as much zeal as you can, because once you fall off that border, no one is going to take you to the hospital. If you get shot by a bullet, that bullet is your money. So we are demanding.
And then the president recently, just in his address yesterday, he said he's ready to compensate Ugandans, but only those who were shot by stray bullets. In other words, those who were protesting have a right to be killed. Incidentally, the president says he's not compensating those who were rioting. He's simply compensating those who were shot by stray bullets.
That is the challenge of having a 34-year-old rule in one country at the same time, because what he is used to is the Stone Age style of leadership, where anyone who speaks against you is shot. He is not. Sometimes I pity him because I think he speaks from a point of ignorance. Okay, so we try to educate. That's why we say sensitize, mobilize,
and organize. Definitely, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's Herman Ainebiona, the coordinator, the NUP team leader in the diaspora. So he was giving us an insight of what's happening. Of course, these are Ugandans on the streets of America, you know, protesting. And guess what? The police. I want you to look at the police. The police is simply guiding traffic. The police is simply guiding traffic. That is what the police is supposed to do. Look at the police. Dino kubo nga bw'oliraba ne liri kubo emmotoka gye ziva. Police eyimiridde wano neteekako n'ebitaala ebyo because they want us to cross. That is what the police is supposed to do. The police is supposed to guide us, not to brutalize us. So thank you, Madam Officer. Thank you very much. We want our Ugandan police to do like they are doing. That is what the police is supposed to do. The police is not supposed to brutalize human beings. It is supposed to keep law and order. How do they keep law and order? By, for example, you know, katinga wano olaba nti police eri maaso eri yetegese okusiba emmotoka nga tutuuseewo, ate neeno gyetugoberera era nayo egyetugoberera okulaba nti tewaliwo muntu afuna buzibu. So basically ogwo gwe mulimu gwa poliisi gweteekeddwa okukola, so si kugenda ng'ekuba abantu tiyagaasi, so si ndowooza mwalaba n'ekyali ku Black Lives Matter ng'abantu bonna beekalakaasa olw'obutali bumativu. Ekyo kikkirizibwa ne mu mateeka ga Uganda incidentally. But unfortunately, the moment people come out to put out their voices, they are crushed. They are crushed. So basically, there's a ogenda tomere moto.
Who is not Ugandan? Who is not Ugandan?
I think you can see the police. The police is simply on a waiting, you know, just simply to see human beings. Here in America, they say safety first. Safety first. Whatever they do, safety first. So this police is not here to tear gas us. It is simply here to guide us, to guide the traffic. Akati wanangudo ziraba zibiri ebitala bwe bikwata naye nga abantu batuuse okusala poliisi ayimirira wakati alabenga abantu basala bulungi nnyo kubanga eddembe lyabwe okwekalakaasa n'okutuusa obutali bumativu bwabwe. So ndowooza olaba oli akubye ekitaala ekyo kasa akuba ekitaala ekyo kitegeeza nti gwe agenda tosala. Ndowooza olaba ono abadde agezaako okusala n'amusitopinga. Abadde agezaako okusala n'amusitopinga. Ono adde agezaako okuyitawo ono n'akiika emmotoka. Owa poliisi n'akiika emmotoka bano basobole bayite. But this is a foreign country for God's sake. This is a foreign country for God's sake. And they are according us such freedom, like you can see. This is American police, and they think that Ugandans' lives matter, and they must. Those are America's police.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we want freedom in Uganda. We want freedom. We want freedom in Uganda. Freedom. Turn it down, turn it down, turn it down, turn it down. No, pull.
Amen.
Come on over, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, why are we here? Freedom. 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 Uganda. Freedom in Uganda. Museveni must go. Bosco must go. Bosco must go. Bosco must go. Bosco must go.
Yes, like you can see, of course, Ugandans. Wewe, zendize mwana mama. Yeah, tuli wano n'omusajja wange yogerako eri abantu.
Banaye abantu mwebale nnyo abazze okubeereramu abantu bewaffe batta ne babattira obwerere ne babatta olw'okuba boogedde. Tuli wano tutambula, tewali atukubako, tewali atugamba ki. Naye bannayuganda kye kiseera kino bane mubeeremu, buli omu yeebeereremu mugobe abayeekera bano. Buli omu yeebeereremu mugobe abayeekera. Kapalaga. Wallahi olabanga naffe wano ng'ewanyirira naffe waffe wasobola obeera weewati. Si kyekyo
bwekiri.
Si kyekyo
bwekiri. Incidentally mbadde ngamba abantu nti poliisi etukuuma bukuumi mu nsi ate etalina yaffe. Naye poliisi ewaffe ekuba abantu tiyagaasi bwe bakuŋŋaana bwe bati ne bakubamu amasasi n'ebatta. Kyokka nga wano poliisi omulimu gwayo mukulu kugenda ng'ekuuma abantu okulaba nti nno kati poliisi eyimirira mu bitaala ffe tusale kubanga obulamu bwaffe bwa bbeeyi okusinga emmotoka ezitambula.
Era omuntu atamanyi nti bulamu bwa layisi bwe kitannatuukira ku muntu we ye tamanya nti obulamu bwa layisi. Omanyi kimala kutuukako nawe n'omanya. Ffe tuzze wano leero twogera nga bataata. Owulira Museveni yega tuli baana katuli bataata. Owulira tulina abaana betuzadde. Tetugenda kulinda baana baffe betuzadde batuukibweko ekitukibwa ku baana ku street. Abo abaana abattibwa ku street nabo baana b'abantu. Babazaala nga wolabe bazaala abaana abalala bonna. So tulina okubabeereramu. Bannayuganda tolinda ku kino kutuukako. Yensonga nga emu woolaba nga wekyabadde wekyali ku bayimbi baagaana Bobi Wine okuyimba. Abayimbi ne balowooza nti oli akiri mu kyekati emalire bya Bobi Wine. Naye kati kyabalidde obalaba abasajja abakulu bali mu kukaaba muzeeyi tute. You have the voice. Oyina okuyimba right ya muntu. Okitegeera okwogera right ya muntu si Museveni yagigaba. Museveni is not God.
Katonda ye yagikuwa yakuwa eddoboozi.
Ogenda otya ku kamera n'ogamba abasajja abakulu b'endalabye abayimbi b'e Kampala betuwa ekitiibwa. Abazze betulabanga abantu abovunanyizibwa bafukamidde bambeesa akisemakula muzeeyi tute mwana tetugenda twegamba tunyiigana tusobola n'okukosa twogera tuli emotion mu tusonyiwe olw'obulumi bwe tulina obungi naye sigamba twagala okwogera bino ebintu ebiti okitegeera ddembe lya buli muntu okwogera ekintu kyayagala ddembe buli lya muntu era tolinda kintu kutuuka ku muntu mulala okitegeera gwe osooka oveeyo abantu bonna bwena banemubeereemu twebaza abantu b'e Boston abantu bafudde mu states endala zonna abaze kapalaga mwebalekunga abantu mwana abantu mubakunze abantu balaba bazze
statement tugikoze
teri muyimbi ayinza nakufuna abantu bano ngaze wano e Bulaaya
bw'ogambye
tekiriiwo bano betufunye
naye ng'ate bavuze olugendo
bavuze ebigendo bajja ne beejubisaamu bazza Amerika ne batisatiisa abaana bayimbira abantu walini kufuna
tumwina tukulabisizza tumwina bakulaba tukulabisizza
Kabuye, talk to the people. Abantu babuli ekyekigero Kabuye Boston.
Tuli wano bannayuganda mwena gye muli tuli Washington DC tuva ku IMF tugenda ku Capitol Hill tugenda ku White House tuvumirira ebikolwa ebyettemu ebigenda mu maaso mu nsi yaffe Uganda era tugamba ensi zino za America balekerawo okuwa obuyambi Uganda oba babuwaba ba following up kubanga babawa ssente z'okukuuma eddembe ly'obuntu ne bazikozesa mu bukyamu babaguze emmundu bazikozesa mu bukyamu
tunulira emmoto tulina ya poliisi bwesibye emmotoka abantu basale
wangi tugenda ne ku Department of Defense amasasi ge bakubye muhoozi mutabani wa Museveni statement gye yakola that is wrong ng'ate yasomera wano amagye twagala tuteekeyo petition bayite lwankaze amayinja ge kuba America te training abajje majje gagamba bwegatyo nga Major n'akola statement eyo bw'agenda kukuba Bobi Wine agenda kukireeta that is wrong. So we are calling upon United States to act, to follow up. We are sick and tired, we are citizens and we pay taxes here. Yes, Kabuye Boston, we run it. We either win or die trying. United States citizen, Ugandan citizen by descent. I have all the right to fight.
He has all the right to fight because he's a Ugandan.
Yeah.
And of course Ugandans are here.
Ugandan citizen by descent. I'm not just a citizen, by descent. Tell them.
Ugandans are definitely here trying to, to send out a message to the United States government. And because we think Ugandans' lives matter. And since they matter, we definitely need to tell people around the world we need to show them what's happening in Uganda because Uganda is all we have. Uganda is our own motherland. It's whatever we are. Yes, sir.
waliwo kati ebintu ba Museveni narrative ke bavuga ne bano abasajja baasoma batakyalina kye bagamba ggwanga kati okwetaaga narrative k'abantu k'amawanga kaki abantu singa baali basosola mu mawanga Museveni tebaali musosola Museveni okujja mu buyinza yali anteza abajjajjaffe kulya be baamusuza be baamukweka osegere be bamubeereddemu paka tebaamubuuza na bijjajjajja biri luddawa kati sawa za leero ogamba otya nti abantu basosola mu mawanga no abantu aba identifying ne bannayuganda naddala abe bagamba be boogerako abanyalo b'abanyankole balina okuvaamu baveeyo babeerewo n'abantu babeereremu abantu balage nti tebalina Museveni kubanga abantu bangi banyigirizibwa nga tebalina kakwate k'oyo omusajja agenda
banyankole bangi nnyo n'abanyarwanda nga bali mu kunyigirizibwa ng'abalala bannayuganda abalala bonna
oyo cowboy nga we yakola n'agamba bw'abakyoli n'akyabakyayisa abantu nasooka abatirimbula ne bafa kati kyayagala okukola n'abaganda agamba abaganda tetwagala kikyategeeza abaganda bawasiza mu buli tribe abaganda bali welcoming abaganda tebalina tabu ku buli muntu yenayina kyobanga oba respectinga okitegeera
police ndozo giraba ngezaako nnyo gikulaga probably if there is any police person on this video watching you have to know what being a police person means. Being a police person is not brutalizing human people, but it's giving them guidance because the police is here to guide the traffic as we move, as we walk on the streets. Police eri wano kutuwa bukuumi so si kutukuba oba kutuyisa bubi. Kyovulaba nti buli wamu wetutuuka ogiraba nga etugoberera era yiyo etugoberera because ogwo gwe mulimu gwayo poliisi eteekeddwa kutugoberera so si kutukuba tear gas. So traffic bw'eba etambula poliisi ebayimiriza ne bagamba nti mulindeeko abantu bayitewo because obulamu bw'abantu bwa makulu nnyo kusinga emmotoka ezitambula. N'olw'ensonga eyo tulowooza nti poliisi ogwo gwe mulimu gweteekeddwa okukola mu Uganda yaffe. Mu Uganda empya gye tugenda okuleeta poliisi ogwo gwe mulimu gwegenda okukola. Poliisi tegenda kubeera ng'etulugunya bantu wabula poliisi egenda kubeera ng'ekuuma abantu. N'olw'ensonga eyo bw'obanga oli eyo ng'oli muganda wange ng'oli wa poliisi oli w'amagye oli waki manya omulimu gwo omukulu kukuuma bantu n'ebyabwe. Tema baba tetukulinaako buzibu. So omulimu gwa poliisi kukuuma bantu nga bw'ogiraba poliisi ejja etugoberera simply it is simply because it cares about our safety. So basically singa tubale tugenda kusala tudde eri yandiyimiridde wakati negaana emmotoka because they believe human lives matter more than the cars, more than anything. So basically
people power! People power uli wali! People power uli wali kapalaga otude wali okolachi. Kapalaga mulaba bamukozemu ekibumbe. Kapalaga bamukozemu ekibumbe. Eyambadde ne baleti okiraba. Kapalaga bamukozemu ekibumbe. Okiraba. Kyambadde n'enkofiira ya people power.
So, ladies and gentlemen, like you can see, this is a team from Boston, mainly from Boston. Some of them are coming from DC, like you see. The police is here simply to guide us, simply to guide the traffic flow. Police eyimiriza emmotoka zonna ezitambula tusale. Kyova ogirabanga buli wamu we tuyita weeri kubanga omulimu gwabwe kulaba nga bakuuma obulamu bw'abantu. So n'olw'ensonga eyo poliisi ogwo gwe guteekeddwa okubeera omulimu gwayo. Omulimu gwa poliisi guteekeddwa kubeera gwa kukuuma bannansi so si kubakuba. So basically we are still trying to voice out. The Ugandans are trying to voice out. We believe that we probably must show the world what is happening in Uganda. And probably when the president sees that the whole world has their eyes on him, some things might change. This is a democracy. We are talking about elections. Why would a person die because simply they are supporting someone? I mean, what is the meaning of having elections then? If we can't have free and fair elections, then we better not have elections. We better not have elections. So basically, these are Ugandans. These are Ugandans in the United States of America trying to express themselves. Mukuru ali wasejirinya oli bulungi
ya dikiteta agenda kigwa ali mukutya kyobola bajjeyo bonna alete emundu zi AK47 agabira abantu ku street batandika okuba bannamu ali mukutya kigenda kugwa 2014 January.
Robert Kyagulanyi, of course, is our next president. Like I won't stop telling you about the police. What is the police doing here? The police is simply guiding traffic. The police is simply guiding us. Not tear gassing us. Ogogwe mulimu gwa police. Omulimu gwa police is not to brutalize. Yogerako eri abantu. Tonna yogerako eri bantu. Abantu soko babulire gwani.
Bamta Jenny Crowd salango twamusanga lwane Bantoni omukambo ennyo. Owulidde. Ogamba otya mbotege kokulonda. Naye nga ate b'opponent tobakkiriza campaigninga freely nga gwe b'opponent. Ogamba mboteeka mu nkola ebisimanyo ebiragiro bya COVID-19 kyokka abantu bewakatya. Mbogezako kubatasa COVID-19. Bangi nnyo naye ndi bakkiriza batano COVID beyakatya. Ojja genda. They want to call eno generation gye wafeesinze ento ate tuli determined
That is Ronnie Banton. Ronnie Banton is an artist, of course, is also standing. Kakati wano wetuli.
Stop silence!
Silent when Ugandans are getting butchered and murdered. Earlier this year, the U.S. State Department donated $15 million to Uganda as a support for COVID relief. The U.S. State Department donated $15 million to the government of Uganda as a relief to the pandemic. Unfortunately, that money has been channeled into campaign, that money has been channeled into purchasing arms, that money has been channeled into Museveni's campaign. So today we are here to send a message to the State Department to stop the silence. Our people are suffering, our people are dying on the streets. The number of people that have died because of state-sponsored violence since January is more than the people who have died of the pandemic in Uganda. We should say no, we should have the number of people again who have died at the hands of state-sponsored violence in Uganda is more than all COVID victims in Uganda, is more than all people that have died of COVID in Uganda. So the money that was given to the government of Uganda as a relief to help during the pandemic has been channeled into sponsoring state violence, into sponsoring state militia, and we are here to send a message to you, our partners in development, to put an end to this pacifier, to put an end to this money that is just being given away freely to a government that has failed to relieve its people from poverty after 35 years. After 35 years of your support, what has been the return on investment in our democratic institutions? What has been the return on investment in making sure that Ugandans are safe? What has been the return on investment in all of this money that you have given? We are still among the 10 poorest countries, even after 35 years. Think about it. Your donations are going into a wrong place. So we are here as Ugandans. We have taken these matters into our arms to come here, to negotiate, to kneel down and beg. We are taking a knee, asking the State Department to stop.
We can't breathe.
Stop funding Museveni. 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 Museveni must go. Uganda is bleeding. Uganda is bleeding. Uganda is bleeding. Uganda is bleeding. Museveni must go. 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 Museveni must go.
Freedom! 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 Tuliyambale ngule! Tuliyambale ngule! Tuliyambale ngule! Wende bato! Tuliyambale ngule! Tuliyimba mu Uganda!
Wende bato!
Wende bato! It's over! We shall wear the victor's crown! We shall wear the victor's crown! Hey! Stop! Stop!
Speak English.
Ladies and gentlemen, the people, we know you see us. We know you are hearing us. We know you see us. Amen. We know you see us. Amen. We know you hear us. Amen. We know you know Uganda. Amen. We know you know Museveni. Amen. We know you know Museveni's relatives. Amen. We know you know Otafide. Amen. Uganda is bleeding. Uganda is bleeding. Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni. We know you know Kutesa. We know you know Kutesa. We know you're not Kutesa. Amen. We know you're not Janet Museveni. Amen. We know you see us in the windows. Yes. We know you see us in the windows. Amen. Put your banners up, put your banners up, put your banners up, put your banners up. Put your banners up. Freedom, 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 freedom. Who is killing Ugandans? Seven. Who is killing Ugandans? Seven. Who is killing Ugandans?
Anthem,
Seven.
anthem.
Who is supporting Museveni? Who is supporting Museveni?
America.
Anthem.
America, stop funding Museveni.
Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni.
Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni.
Anthem.
Let me see hands up in here. 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 Let me see hands up in here.
We lay our future in thy hand. You
one more time. We know you see us. 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 We know you hear us. We know you hear us. We know you know Museveni. We know you know Museveni. We know you know Kutesa. We know you know Kutesa. We know you know Janet Museveni. We know you know Janet Museveni. We know you know Uganda. We know you know Uganda. We know you know Mutavire. We know you know Mutavire. We know you know Muhozi. We know you know Muhozi. And we know you know Muhozi. We know you know Muhozi. Tell them, officers, officers, Uganda is bleeding. 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 People power. People power. Our power. People power. Our power. People power. Our power. Fellow Ugandans, we are not here for a joke. We are here to call upon the Secretary of State. Yes. Senator Mike Pompeo, who is in charge of this building and these funds that go to the Museveni government. Yes. We are here to say, stop funding Museveni. Yes. Stop funding Museveni. The money is being misused. Yes. The money is killing our people. Yes. The money is buying arms. Yes. And yet we need medicines. Yes. We need schools. Yes. We need infrastructure. Yes. We need hospitals. Yes. We need teachers. Yes. We need accountants and a thriving economy. Yes. So we call upon this state, and we call upon the State Department. We call upon the State Department. We call upon Mike Pompeo. Yes. Please come out and speak clearly on the funds that you provide to Uganda's tyrant Museveni, and ask for accountability for those funds. Do not donate funds without accountability. Do not donate funds without follow-up. Do not donate funds without considering the human rights violations against Ugandans. Let's call his name, Mike Pompeo. Let's call his name, Mike Pompeo. 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 Help Ugandans. 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 Mike Pompeo. Help Ugandans.
Hello, United States. We are United States citizens. We pay taxes in this country, and we are Ugandan citizens. So we have the right to ask your follow-up. We have the right to ask you, why don't you say anything when they are killing our fellow citizens. And we know you know because you have enough intelligence in Uganda, but you put a blind eye on our country. We pay taxes here. Please listen to our voices. Uganda is bleeding and you pay lots of money. You can do like the COVID money, you call it back. Call the human rights money you fund. You fund the guns to our country. Are you making business and our people dying? We know what is going on. This is not politics. This is humanity. Please, Uganda is bleeding and we can't breathe. Listen, we are citizens of United States and we pay taxes. Our own taxes going back home, killing our own people. No, that is evil. If you are telling us we're not evil, act now. I know you know. We are sick and tired of seeing our brothers and sisters getting killed. When we pay the taxes, we have the same right as other people you help. Thank you very much. I hope you hear my message. Mike Pompeo, Mike Pompeo, Mike Pompeo, say his name, Mike Pompeo, say his name, Mike Pompeo, say his name, Mike Pompeo. Stop killing Ugandans. 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 Stop fighting Museveni. Stop fighting Museveni. Stop fighting Museveni. Stop fighting Museveni. Free Ugandans. Free Ugandans. Free Ugandans. Free Ugandans. Museveni must go. Museveni must go. Museveni must go. Museveni must go.
Yes, of course, this is the State Department for kino kyekitebe ekikulu ekya America ekikwatagana ku bya security bakita kyekitebe ekikwatagana ku bya security ekigambo kimbuze kyekitebe ekikulu ekya America ekikwatagana ku bya security era omukulu we gwowulidde bayita Mike Pompeo akikulira babagamba nti America eyongedde maaso n'okuwa ssente oba obuyambi eri Uganda kyokka nga unfortunately obuyambi obwo bukwatibwa bubi.
We know you know. Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni. United States government, stop funding Museveni. Take dictators out of Africa. Stop. 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 Do partnership with Ugandans. Don't do partnership with individuals. Stop doing partnership with presidents. Stop. We know you know. We know you know. Stop. American government, stop funding Museveni. Stop funding Museveni. Is killing people for 35 years. We know you guys, you are watching us and you hear our voices. You claim that we have our rights, but the rights are only in the papers. They are only in the books. That's where they end. You don't take action. Take action now because Museveni is willing to kill people in these coming elections. Stop funding him.
No, he's already killing Ugandans. Over 200 Ugandans have died.
Yes, basically they are Ugandans expressing their dissatisfaction towards what is happening in the motherland, and they are standing in solidarity with the Ugandans back home who are being brutalized, who are being murdered by the police, by the army that's apparently supposed to give them protection. Like I've showed you ever since this live started, many Ugandans. Yeah, of course, Karim. Wala chenkana okuva
About 8 miles.
wala muko.
No, then that's good.
So basically these are Ugandans, like I've shown you. They are trying to show their dissatisfaction. They are trying to stand in solidarity with the many lives that have been lost. We definitely stand with their families. And we are.
Attention!
And we definitely think Uganda can be better. We can make Uganda a better country because we are all Ugandans at the end of the day. No one is more Ugandan than the other. So we all deserve to, we deserve to live in our country. We have a right to you know, to anti ze ndi mukwata live naye abantu bakulaba era n'ekyokutte bakirabe. Yeah, like I was saying, basically this is DC. Like I've said, the police, you can see the police waving at us because they are here to protect us, not to brutalize us. That is what the police is meant to do. The police is meant to keep law and order, not to brutalize human lives. Like I've said, the police has been here, moving with us, giving us guidance, giving guidance to the traffic, not brutalizing. You can see the police in the middle of the road trying to guide the traffic. That is what the police is supposed to do, but not to brutalize human lives like it happens in Uganda. I think if at all Ugandan police, someone tag the Ugandan police, if at all Ugandan police can pick a leaf, they need to know that these are human lives that they are perishing. These are human lives that, you know, deserve a right to live. They cannot just kill them like they do. Like just today, a police car just rolled up on a person, on 5 people. 5 people were killed by a police car. How long shall we have that? So these are Ugandans. These are Ugandans.
Raincoats, guys, raincoats. Raincoats, one per head. Raincoats.
Yeah, so like you've seen many Ugandans, many Ugandans, most of these are coming from Boston. They drove 8 hours. They drove 8 hours to come to the DC to stand.
Okujjako nze nvugiddeho 5 kubanga nina emmotoka eyalagirwa owulira ndi mu kirooto nvugiddeho 5 bo bavugiddeho 8 nze njogera nvugiddeho ezo 5 bo bavugiddeho 8 nanti nakyo kya struggle ogwo mutima gwa patriotism obuba busosoze bwoba omuntu okkiriza muntu kwogera ku audio. Fena tulina okweyagalira mu audio, tulina okweyagalira mu live. Yonna message bagiwulira amma naffe tuli mu struggle n'enkuba tugirinze tukube ye tiyagasi waffe.
So basically, like you can see, Ugandans, these are all Ugandans trying to stand. Of course, it's starting to rain. And I think I'll be ending this video very soon. But I've been trying to show you very many Ugandans I know from different countries. They feel for their country. Many Ugandans are fundraising for the for the campaigns of the president. The campaigns are funded by Ugandans. I laugh when I look at the president of Uganda, addressing the nation and lying that the campaigns are financed or funded by the Western world. If it was funded by the Western world, we would already have adverts running on TV and radio. But because it is funded by Ugandans, we don't have money yet to put our adverts on TV and radio. We are trying to do that. So we solicit every other fund that we use in the campaigns from these Ugandans who think their country should be better than it is right now. So basically, the people that you see protesting, they are not protesting because they don't love their country. They are protesting because they think their country deserves better, and their country has everything to be what it should be. But otherwise, the funds are used, the funds are diverted. The funds are diverted by the authority. They are embezzled. They are used to buy ammunition to kill and brutalize Ugandans, which should not be the case. So, like I said, it's threatening to rain, but you can see the police, the American police is all over everywhere, simply to give us guidance and to guide the traffic. That's what they are doing, and I think you can see Ugandans from afar, and Ugandans from here, and Ugandans from afar. They are these cars are on a standstill because they think we are going to cross, and they think, the lives are far much important than the lives that. I don't have one. Give me one. Raincoat, guys. So literally, we think Uganda deserves better, and it should get better because it has everything it takes to be better. So that's why Ugandans stand out. Simply, even in the rain, you can see they are putting on raincoats, but they are still trying to, to stand in solidarity with the Ugandans back home, who are brutalized, who are murdered in cold blood every day. Just today, like I told you, a car overran 5 people and they were killed. And the people and the ambulance, the police ambulance, could not do anything. In any case, it just had policemen with ammunition ready to kill anyone. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. My country is bleeding. But like you can see, Ugandans are standing in solidarity. So kombike kwa na nyambare kan. Dakambara bati. Aha. Pata wana. Okay. What?
Mikono.
Welcome to Washington, D.C., the nation capital. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. We are trying to protest against the police brutality in our motherland. We think the police is simply murdering people instead of... Is this Trump? Which car? Trump aliomo. Trump aliomo ndozo mulaba agenda ku State House, ku White House. Ndozo laba emotoka. He's got...
They want he came up there. He a white privilege. Why would they do that?
Definitely.
I was born here in 1981 here in D.C.
You were born here in 1981?
Yeah, 1981, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm a walking phone.
Okay.
I like you guys good, nice people up here with.
Thank you very much. Thank you, brother. Yeah, we are trying to protest against the police brutality. We think because Uganda does not have this. Yeah, Uganda does not have police.
Now.
Just like you saw Black Lives Matter, we think Ugandan lives matter. Yeah, so basically we are trying to voice out,
I had that journey all today.
You've been moving with us. That's so nice of you.
The capital, Washington capital.
Thank you very much.
All these times.
Kapalaga. Ochimanyi nti America wekalakasa ne bakuwa kavera enkuba ereme kukuba.
Kuba anti kubanga mu America obulamu bw'abantu businga emmundu obulamu bw'abantu businga emmotoka kyova olaba nti poliisi buli we tuyita eyimiriza emmotoka zonna abantu bamale okuyitawo. Unfortunately mu Uganda president oba n'abakyali be balowooza nti obulamu bw'abantu tebumatalenga. You do? Thank you.
Wow, thank you.
Oli omwami ali mabega etoba naye nange tuli ku mirimu gya struggle sina umbrella simanyi gye bagitadde nange.
Kize nnyo okwekalakasoka abadde Uganda nadduka nga n'obudde obukola bukyaliko.
So Trump ndowooza mumulabye ababaddeko atamulabye ojja kuddayo emabega olabe nga abadde ayitawo wano n'emmotoka yabadde Trump n'emmotoka zitali nnyingi nnyo weewuunya ate nga ye president wa America. You know obadde omanyi bagenda neddo ye president. So you know tulowooza nti Uganda bwetyo bwesayanidde okuba. Of course tetusobola kufuuka America mu lunaku lumu naye tuteekeddwa okutambula. We need to move the first step. If we are working yeah, so basically like tuli wano baganda bange mbebaziza mwena abasharinze videos mongero zisharinga abantu bongera okulaba nti no we can do better in Uganda should not bleed like it is bleeding. Human lives should not be murdered like it is now. Uganda should live in a better condition than it is now because, you know, the lives of the people matter. The police should not simply murder people and the president comes out and says he's going to compensate.
Right.
You cannot compensate a human life.
You just cannot.
You cannot compensate a human life. So basically we are calling upon the president, we are calling upon the police of Uganda, we are calling upon the army to please make sure that you protect Ugandans.
Because we are tired. We are tired. We are tired. Look, Tukoye, musajja gwe Tukoye, tulieno because of you. We are so tired. Tukoye. Kane mwerere munga nasotoyerere demu.
So, mana Uganda bolaba mu nkuba eno bagezaako okulaga obutali mumativu bwabwe okulaba nti nno
naye basalawo nti balina okujja olw'ensonga eno basobole okukola ki okulaga ensi Museveni kiki kyali for that country.
Bane buli omu asobola okukyusa ensi yaffe ng'awagira Kyagulanyi ly'essuuli lyaffe ffenna. Kyagulanyi y'essuuli. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your family. Kyagulanyi y'essuuli.
Muhol tukoye okuta abantu baffe n'okuba kidnappinga n'obateeka mu asidi. Tukoye. Mutuvire muddeyo e Rwanda. Tukoye.
Buli omu akimanye.
Yes.
Mwaleeta amagye okuva e Congo, mwaleeta amagye okuva e Rwanda, mwaleeta amagye okuva South Sudan. Tukoye okutira abantu baffe, tukoye okulaba emirambo ku social media. Tubakoye basajja mmwe.
Sisobola kugattako kigambo kyange kubanga byonna babyogedde naye nga tulowooza nti Uganda esobola okutereera, tulowooza nti Uganda erina buli busobozi. Uganda is a very beautiful country. When you come, tugenda mu motoka. Tugenda ku embassy. Ku embassy.
Uganda.
So tulowooza nti nno nga bannayuganda tulina obusobozi. Uganda nsi nnungi nnyo bw'okomparinga ne zino ensi zitusinga kimu democracy, zitusinga kimu bantu kulumirirwa nsi zaabwe kyobanga zifaanana bwe ziti, naye nga bw'ogeraageranya ku mbeera y'obudde ku bulungi bwonna obuli e Uganda nsi nnungi nnyo 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 nnyo. Tisinga efuna obukulembeze ng'obwakyagulanyi genda kuwulira Uganda empya. So njagala kusooka kulekeraawo ku ending this live. I want to thank everyone who was here. I want to thank everyone who shared this message. Please share this message wider and wider, because we need the whole world to see what's happening in our country. We need Ugandans to know that we stand with them. So please share this message. Thank you very much, and good evening.